Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's finals week. My first final is on Monday and today is Thursday, April 25th. It's like 6:30 right now. I'm getting ready to go on a walk with my boyfriend. I forgot that I wanted to start vlogging today, and so I meant to pick up the camera earlier, but better late than never. I'm just doing some quick skincare, and honestly, I'm probably not gonna shower until tonight. So this is just my skincare for the day. I'm already on my last step. I had these little faded patches on for a little bit because the dark circles are starting to dark circle. Finishing off with my SPF. I'll gel my brows, curl my lashes, and put on a little lippy, and then I still have an hour until I need to be ready, so I'm gonna have breakfast and then also throw my bedding in the washer so that way when I come back from the walk it's already ready to go in the dryer. And then as soon as I come back home, I'll be ready to get back into things around like 8:45, 9. Today I actually have all of my review sessions and they're all on Zoom except for one, but I asked my professor if I could have the live link to the class recording because I really didn't want to have to like make my commute to and from school. You know, I feel like every minute is precious for studying, especially today. So all of my review sessions are stacked on the same day. So I have one at 10 and then one that starts at 1 and then one that starts at like 3. And so that's like 3 hours that I can't actually be studying, but I will because we'll be reviewing. But yeah, so I really am gonna have to make the most of my time today. We will make it through. My tummy's starting to growl, so I know. I don't know if you could hear that. That was loud. My hair has been slicked back since Tuesday. It's Thursday, and I really don't know when I'm gonna have time to blow it out again. Maybe I'll just wash it tonight and then have it style it wavy because there's just no way. This is what I'm wearing. I was too lazy to change out of the sweatshirt. I just want to be comfy. And I did throw on some yoga pants. They're like the flare leggings from Sears Yoga. I love them so much. I need to get another pair. Maybe a navy. But yeah, my little Lululemon belt bag that I've had forever. The bedding's in the wash. Here's my little tripod. And now I'm ready to go on a walk. We had a nice walk, but it started raining. It was like sprinkling. I had an umbrella. My boyfriend did not. I feel bad. It was like a small one, so we had a hard time both being under it, but we grabbed some coffee. This is just an Americano with oat milk. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's 9:30 and my first review session, oh, my laptop's dying. I was in my office yesterday basically from like 10:30 to 10:30. I took a couple of breaks, but I swear these things had me locked in. Doing the Pomodoro method, like 45 minutes on, 15 minutes off. And when I do have my little 15-minute breaks, I've been trying to do things like fold laundry, do laundry, cook if I need to cook, like just trying to make sure I'm getting the most of things. I'll take walking breaks on the treadmill. Since I did walk today, I probably won't really take many walking breaks, but sometimes I'll even just like go up and down the stairs just to like get my body moving, get out of this room. 12:45 right now, and I'm having a little snack. My favorite trail mix. It's the Mega Omega trail mix, and then protein shake. You guys know, gotta have my protein shake. And then we're on our second water of the day. My next review session is at 1:30. I don't know if I already mentioned, but my Conlaw final is closed book. So I'm making flashcards because I don't know how I'm gonna memorize everything. I really don't. I have no idea how I'm supposed to study for this. My review session starts in 5 minutes. I ran downstairs real quick to make a coffee because I need another coffee and I don't like to drink coffee after 2 and it's 1:27, so let's whip one up real quick. I think I'm just gonna do an iced Americano, maybe a splash of cream. Honey, why do you do this to yourself? My professor's not even there. I'm now in my third review session. This one is the one that's not on Zoom, but I'm like tuned into the live recording. But I feel like I need to eat lunch because it's already 3:11. So I think that I'm just gonna bring my laptop down with me, and that way I have it playing while I make lunch, and then maybe I'll just eat down there because I feel strange right now. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel weird. The sun is out though, you guys. That makes me a little bit happy, but I need to stop this clip so I can hear with the recording what my professor is saying. Here's lunch. We've seen it many times before. Tuna, veggies, and rice. I didn't have a ton of rice. A little bit less than I would prefer, but I don't have time to make new rice or like wait for it right now. And then I had chicken, but I opted to do tuna because I think maybe I'm gonna have the chicken for dinner. I'm having chicken, veggies, and a frozen pizza. That is just the vibe right now.
The executive has not only its power under the Constitution, but anything else that comes, declaration of war and anything ancillary to that, plus the executive of the army or because increasingly
these from Trader Joe's are the best. You have to put them in the fridge. So good. They're dark chocolate cherries. I think I'm gonna have 3. It's 4:30. Review sessions are over, and now it's time to really just sprint this last, I think it's gonna be 5 hours. What do you think? 4:30 to 5:30? Not 4:30 to 5:30. 4:30 to 9:30. Maybe I'll go until 10:30. I can do it. It's like I've had these review sessions, so I've been doing like a little bit here and there, but haven't really been like locked in. So let's go. My flashcards and I are still going strong. Feel like things are starting to click. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I'm on a quick 15-minute break and I have 5 minutes left. I forgot to bring my camera down with you guys, but I just like so haphazardly threw some potatoes in the oven. I didn't even wait for the oven to preheat. It was like at 100 when I threw them in there, and I'm gonna leave them in there for more time than usual. I should set a timer in here because I put a timer on the oven, but I'm not gonna hear it over here. Let's do it for 30 minutes. And just for reference, it's 6:45 right now. So that'll be done like around 7 something, and then I have chicken and veggies prepped. I figured maybe I'll have the frozen pizza tomorrow. There's like a big part of me that wants a coffee right now, but that is like my biggest no-no. You guys know, I talked about it earlier, no caffeine after 2. So I won't do it. I'm on a break right now, and I'm literally just pacing to get steps in while I scroll on TikTok. It's 8 o'clock, and I think that I'm gonna take a little bit of a longer break to take a shower and finally wash this hair. That way it can start air drying because it's been slicked since Tuesday. All right, I'll be honest, that was like a full 50-minute break, but oh my goodness, I feel like a brand new woman. I did a full everything shower. I exfoliated, I washed my hair, put in a hair mask, moisturized afterwards, did my skincare. And I'm gonna have a Yasso bar while we keep it going. Maybe just for another like hour or 2. I think maybe I'm at my limit for studying for the day. I don't know what's going on, but this is finals. It's 9:30 and I'm like, I think I'm probably just tired. I've been at my desk like most of the day. I'm fine though. And especially like once you're saying this, I'm definitely fine. I'm probably already taking my finals, but oh my gosh, I just feel like mentally and emotionally exhausted. It's 6:30, we're awake, and I actually fell asleep. My hair was still kind of wet, and I'm glad that it woke up okay. I had it like in a pineapple. I just changed into workout clothes, and I'm gonna have breakfast first. Like I said, at 6:30, I'm already feeling kind of hungry, and I am not decided whether I want to do like, whether I want to lift or if I want to just walk, and I might just see how my body feels. I just walked about a mile on the treadmill, and now I'm just gonna do like a dumbbell only lower body day, because honestly I don't have the energy to load and unload a barbell right now. I also just want to be snappy in here, so I feel like if I just have two dumbbells, two 30-pound dumbbells, I'll be good to go. I just took a quick shower, and now I'm doing a little bit of skincare. I finished my skincare, but I'm gonna put these little topicals eye patches on because you can't tell. No, you actually can tell. The dark circles are dark circling for sure. Throw these on, and then I'm gonna run to grab a coffee real quick because I'm not leaving the house today, so I might as well run to do that. Get some sunshine even though it's really gloomy out. And I'm gonna put my SPF on. Alright, I'm just gonna leave the patches on while I go. And yes, I'm in this sweatshirt again. I think today I'm gonna do another study vlog for TikTok. I did one a couple days ago, and it was more of like a realistic study vlog, and I really like how it turned out, and it was received really well, so I want to do that again. So I want to make myself look a tiny bit presentable. It's almost 9, so I think I'll get started around 9:30. Also, I have been so obsessed with this body butter from Josie Moran. They sent this to me, but it smells so freaking good. The scent is Bohemian Fig. I've been using it every day, like after my shower. And we're done. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll bring you guys with me, I think. Just like saw what I look like in my front camera, and I really look so tired. This camera is not doing it justice. I ended up getting a large iced Americano with 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla. Really good, tastes like sweet gasoline. And it took my Let Me Focus. I am mid-study session right now. Just still doing flashcards. Okay, this is what my desk is looking like right now. It's 11:30. I want to do an update of what it looks like by the end of the night because it gets crazy in here, and I've already been in here for like 2 hours. It's a little bit after 4 and I'm still going strong. I feel like I'm almost done with my flashcards. I'm up to April, so we're almost done. And earlier this afternoon on one of my breaks, I think it was like around 2 o'clock, I was on the treadmill walking, getting some steps in. My boyfriend called me and told me he was at my door and he had some drinks for me. He got me this wildberry poppy, and then he also got me strawberry lemon, and then a tall can of Diet Coke, which I'm gonna have with my dinner. I think he's gonna get me some takeout. I already had lunch. I just had like the final bits of my meal prep, and I loved this. I had heard mixed reviews. Some people didn't really like it. I like it. It tastes like a blueberry push pop to me, and I honestly like, it's kind of funny because I feel like I don't really like sweet drinks when it comes to like coffee and tea. I don't like them to be sweet. When it comes to like alcoholic drinks, I don't like them to be sweet, but I love like the flavor of like energy drinks, like the crazy sugary candy, like not sugary because they don't have sugar, but like the candy like flavors of pre-workout. I love that stuff. And this really reminded me of a blueberry push pop, which was my favorite candy as a kid. Oh man, that's bright. It's currently 5:37. I have finished my flashcards. I finished them at like 5:17. I know because I was filming the vlog for TikTok and I said the time. And I was like laying down for a little bit, and then I served myself up some popcorn. It was my favorite popcorn ever. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. But it's the herbs and spices popcorn from Trader Joe's. It's really good with a glass of wine, but I will not be drinking until after finals. I don't really drink much anyway. I drink like once a month. hopefully I go out to dinner the day of my last final and have a little drinky. It just like messes with my sleep and like, I don't know. Honestly don't really have the energy to form any thoughts right now. So like, I'm extra snacky because I know my period's coming. It's coming in less than a week, which is just like impeccable timing, huh? With finals, double whammy. Anyways, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. My boyfriend just dropped me off some dinner. It's like a Mediterranean salad and so delicious. And I have this tall can of Diet Coke that he brought me earlier, so I don't know what I would do without him, truly. It's 7 o'clock right now, and I'm going to enjoy this and watch some YouTube to let my brain relax just a little bit before jumping back into things until I think like 10 o'clock. Maybe a little bit later, maybe 11. This is seriously so good. My meal prep could never. And then tomorrow, he's gonna cook for me. I am just, like I said, so grateful for him. It's 10:15. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed because my brain is so fried. It's just like not productive for me to even try and stay awake and keep going. This is the next day and I feel like that's kind of what I do on study days. My sweatshirt of the day is just whatever I wore to sleep. I saw someone crossing in front of my house. But yeah, I am really tired if I'm being totally honest. It's 9:30 and I'm about to start my first little 45-minute study session of the day. And you can't see because 1, the natural light, and then 2, the blurring feature, but my eyes look pretty tired. They look a little sunken in, but that's okay. It's temporary. We're almost there. I am feeling stressed out, so we're gonna be fueled by pure adrenaline today. I obviously blow dried my hair, so instead of working out this morning, I washed and dried my hair. And yeah, I woke up at 6:30, had breakfast, washed and dried my hair. I'm just now having my first coffee. I feel like I experience less of a slump like the longer I put off my first coffee. I usually like to drink my first coffee at least an hour after I've already been awake. And so like this is like 3 hours after I've been awake. And I notice a little bit of a difference, but I think we're gonna be like just chugging through the caffeine today. And here we go. I'm still here. It's about, what time is it? 3:07. My camera's like on 1 bar of battery and I have no idea where I left my camera charger, which is why I haven't really been recording anything. But earlier my boyfriend brought me more surprises. Like I said yesterday, I don't know how I would get through this without him, but he brought me an iced Americano with sugar-free vanilla from my favorite place. And then he brought me some flowers, and then he also brought me some other goodies that are downstairs. I'll insert a picture of everything. But it was like, one of the things was this carrot cake almond butter that at Buy Right in San Francisco, they had samples of it. And I think I ate like 3 samples. It was so good. And I really wanted to buy a jar, but we had just bought a jar of regular almond butter. And I was like, we can't. And it was like $20. I was like, I can't justify getting this and like bringing home 2 things of almond butter from San Francisco. Like, that's so random. And so he like found it at some obscure health food store that I've never even heard of. And he brought that for me and some other little things. So that was very thoughtful. Just here still going through things and I'm feeling good. Like, earlier, I was just pacing the entire upstairs, going through my flashcards, and I actually was like knowing everything and I was able to talk things out. I felt crazy, but it made me feel a little bit more confident in my knowledge and like, okay, like what I'm doing is paying off. Like I am starting to understand things, 2 days before the final. But like, I just am feeling better about things than I did maybe like last night. I also made these smaller flashcards, which are all of like the general topics that we have gone over in con law. And then what I did was like, I put the case or the cases under that topic that we went over, and then a brief little description. So that way I can go through and be like, okay, 14th Amendment. And then I'm able to remember, okay, we went through this case, this case, this case. So that way I know, I have it kind of ingrained in my mind. Like if there's a 14th Amendment issue, I know that I'm probably needing to address like these cases that we talked about. Or if there's a dormant commerce clause problem, I probably should reference these cases that we went over. So this is just to help me memorize that. This is like everything. So this is like a flashcard on one case. And yeah. Yeah. I am in need of another snack. I'm probably gonna go down in a little bit to make myself some apples and almond butter with that carrot cake almond butter. And I really need to find my charger. So I'm gonna do that real quick. This is the almond butter. So yummy. Yummy! This is what my desk is looking like right now. It's 6 o'clock. I'm gonna start packing all my things. Well, maybe in like 15 minutes to go over to my boyfriend's. It is exam day. I have my con law final today. I've already got ready and everything, had breakfast, and it's like 7:30 right now. I think I have a good like 20 to 30 minutes. I still need to get changed. I'm just in my PJs enjoying this sunlight and going over my flashcards just as like a last minute refresher while I sip on my coffee. But I do need to get out of here because last semester, for my very first law school final ever contracts, I was late because I left way early, but there was an accident. So I'm planning to get there like 45 minutes to an hour early. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get changed. I already have my clothes laid out up there. And yeah, my desk is really messy. That is the truth of finals week. It's just, it's chaos. I'm really enjoying this morning light coming in. I just got these new blinds because my last ones broke, and I'm always out of the house already by this time, so it's nice to just enjoy this. Trying to like regulate my nervous system and just trust that I know what I know. I don't know what I don't know. I'm not gonna learn it right now, and I'm gonna do well. Okay, this is Editing Patty here on the VO, the voiceover, but if you guys have been here for a minute, you know I sometimes put my camera in this mode where it doesn't record the sound, but I was just showing you guys that I had come back from my final, it went well, and my boyfriend printed out my outline for my final the next day, and he also got me a coffee, so I'm just walking you guys through that and probably catching you up on the fact that I was gearing up to study for another couple of hours. I had 2 finals back to back this week. So I had con law on Monday, and that's the day that I was recording this. And I had this huge zit on my chin. And then the next day I had business association. So I was just honestly cramming for that because I had really focused my attention on con law because I was most nervous about that since it was closed book. And then this was the next morning. I was just getting ready. Hair went back in a slick back bun, and I made my usual breakfast and put on my typical burgundy jacket. I was showing you guys that I had gotten this zip up from Aritzia and I didn't like it, but I actually got it in a smaller size and I've been wearing it nonstop since then. It's already the middle of May that I'm recording this voiceover, so I've been done with finals for about 2 weeks now. But this clip here in this t-shirt is me the day that I came back from my final. I got changed. I just did a deep clean, and then later that night my boyfriend took me to the beach to watch the sunset, and we got a little ice cream cone to celebrate being almost done with finals because I did still have one more final the following week. But yeah, thanks for watching this week's vlog. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more from me, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.